Hey guys, and welcome back to the next episode of our Boston Celtics MyGM series. If you guys did not see the last episode, I really hope you guys go check it out. It was a jam-packed episode, and we were able to finally fire Andrew Sanderson. There were some rumors as well that the old owner may be buying back the team from Bob Sanderson, so we're hopefully going to figure that all out today. Today we're going to do some more simulating. I know you guys want gameplay, but I want to get to the playoffs. I want to get to the playoffs, and then the gameplay is going to really ramp up. So today we're going to simulate to the Oklahoma City Thunder home game right here on March 20th. We're going to get a good chunk of the season simulated here today. So as usual, I'm going to bring you guys back at the end of each simulation. We take the nice 3-point victory, very close contested game here against the Houston Rockets. James Harden put up 23 and 4. Gordon Hayward really supplementing our scoring with Kyrie sort of on a downturn right now. 27 points, 11 of 19 from the field. Andre Drummond with an injury. Coach decided to put him back in the lineup. Still doing extremely well. A double-double. 10 and 14, and Gary Harris chipped in 14 as well. Here we go. Bob Sanderson's home. We're having a meeting with all the important people. Bob, I'm conscious of everyone's time, so I'm going to keep this as short as I can. I called this meeting because things are murky to me. I don't understand what our plan is, and I don't understand what we're trying to accomplish. I could guess, but I shouldn't have to guess. There should be absolute clarity on what we're trying to achieve as an organization. Bob, could I just... You'll have your turn, Alex. Let me set the table, okay? Okay, I can afford you that, Bob. Go ahead. Sure, sorry, go ahead. Here's the deal. Before we leave this room today, I need to know what our goals are for the rest of the season. And I need to know what our goals are for the summer. Digging deeper, I need to know what strategies we will deploy to achieve those goals and what tactics we'll execute to pursue those strategies. I want it all laid out clearly, which is not to say keep it simple necessarily. Feel free to get into as much nuance as the situation requires, but I need to be 100% certain of our path forward, and there can't be anything wishy-washy about it. As it stands right now, things are murky, and we can't operate that way. We won't be successful that way. So, who wants to start? We need more clarity from you. I think I'm going to go after Bob on this. I mean this with all due respect, Bob, but I think we need a little bit more clarity from your side of the equation on, all the rumors that are out there. I see. Not only is it, a distraction, but it makes you question things. If you don't know why you're being given an order, it's only natural to question if it's in the best interest of a team. You start thinking things like, is this to boost the value of the franchise? Is this decision based on basketball? We trust you, Bob, but it's only natural to think something's up when all these rumors are out there and we don't hear a thing from you about it. I'm not asking you to go to the media, but everyone in this room, we need to know. We need to know what's going on. You all feel this way? You think I haven't been straight with you, Brad? I wouldn't say that, but there's been definite uncertainty. When this many people are talking about it, it looks a certain way. And that affects everyone, Bob. Not just me, but the players too. They all see this stuff. Alright, well. First of all, I want to say that I would never, ever act out of a position of financial greed when it comes to running this organization. This is much more than an asset in a portfolio to me. I love this team. I would never do anything that I thought would harm the product on the court. Winning will always be my number one focus. All that being said, I'm a businessman, and as much as I love this game, it can't only be from the game perspective. That wouldn't be prudent. There's too much risk, too much volatility when all your holdings are in one investment. It's not fiscally sound. Now, each one of those investments has to be maximized, and part of that is my accounting team working every angle they can. Sometimes, well, that involves a bit of creative thinking. If you're not thinking creatively, taking advantage of some things you can do with the tax code, I can't get into more detail, but all that stuff you hear in the press, it's about my bottom line and maximizing my return. It doesn't reflect the reality of the situation. I'm in zero danger of going bankrupt, and I have less than zero interest in selling the team. Believe me, you'll see how we are when you're opening my checkbook this summer. I want us to retain all our top talent, and I want us to aggressively pursue whatever free agents we need to pursue. Which brings us back to why we're all in this room. You need honesty from here. You want honesty from me, you got it. But I need a plan. Our goal is to win. The plan is to win, Bob. Always has been. We explore every avenue possible to win, and we make decisions that put us in position to do so. That means our focus is squarely on the playoffs. We want to make the playoffs, and we want to take our chances from there. Look, I get it. The season's going pretty well so far. Don't take this the wrong way, Brad. You're doing a great job, and so are you too, Otis. I'm saying that's underselling it. We're the 2 seed. You are underselling it. Appreciate that, Mr. Sanderson. You got the team focused, hungry, and playing hard. I'm happy with what I see, especially if we hold on to that home court advantage. But I'm trying to set us up for the long haul. We're all aware of what kind of talent we have coming out this year, right? I've had extensive conversations with everyone in the room, sir. So all I'm saying is, let's not lose sight of what's going on to put us over the top for the long haul. This is more for Alex and the rest of you. But in the interest of keeping us all on the same page, I'm instructing Alex to aggressively pursue a top pick in the offseason. It might mean giving up some of the pieces key to this year's team. Playoffs or no, I don't think we're where we need to be for the future. Now look, I can see you've all got each other's backs, and that's fantastic. So I need you to make sense of the team and apply it to work towards this goal of getting a top pick. You think you can do that for me? If Alex is good, I'm good. Didn't I fire your butt? That's what I thought. You're the boss, Bob. I'm not against bringing in one of these kids. It's just a tricky situation. Nothing's guaranteed here. Team chemistry is a bit tricky right now. And right now, our team chemistry is pretty darn good. I proceed very cautiously if I were you. You guys know I'll work with all of you to make sure we go about this the right way. You'll all be a part of the discussions going forward. We'll figure it out, Bob. Don't worry about it. Glad to hear it, Alex. Keep me posted on your progress. You got it, boss. And we take the 21-point loss. Kyrie shot horrible. Derrick Rose shot horrible. Gary Harris sucked it up. Gordon Hayward went 2 for 10. And Dwayne Wade got 28 and 11 on us. 12 of 12 from the free throw line. This is not the way to come off of a meeting like that. The slide is coming. Another loss. 7 points to the Timberwolves. Jimmy Butler and Karl Towns had a combined 49 points. Jamal Crawford and Shabazz Muhammad chipped in some as well. Kyrie and Gordon Hayward shot okay, but Andre Drummond really brought us down with 4 of 13 shooting. And the bench, Isa Zubac and Jerry and Grant are doing well, but everybody else is really not doing very well. Gary Harris had 7 points. Okay, guys, sorry I'm bringing you halfway in through this cutscene, but apparently Bob Sanderson is raising ticket prices across the board by $10 mid-season. He's looking to make significant reinvestments in fiscal 19. There's no other way but to raise ticket prices in the middle of the season. That looks terrible. Our models tell us pretty clearly that they'll respond to a $10 increase with minimal friction. It doesn't matter if it's $1. The optics on something like this are never good. Off-season, sure, people expect that. But doing it now with a couple weeks left in the season, besides being quite frankly bizarre, it looks like we're either greedy, desperate, or incompetent, especially with all the rumors out there. You're pouring a massive bucket of fuel on the fire right when I've gotten under control. Okay, so Samuel Olsen, well, it isn't Samuel Olsen's job to make me happy. We have to work together. So I'm not going to blame Samuel Olsen. You have to blame Bob Sanderson. What kind of reinvestments are we talking about anyway? You have something I can give to the press that looks a little more fan-friendly than reinvestments? It's not a quick process. Come on, give me something, Samuel. Facilities maintenance? Facilities maintenance. Facilities must be maintained so we can mop the floors. Great. You got any any other public relation gold for me? You can enlist the help of our PR department on this one, Alex. I'm simply giving you advance notice of a topic you may be asked to comment on in the press. Well, if this isn't final, it's final. Fine, then I want to go on record saying this is a bad idea. Noted. Always... Okay, Samuel Olsen is a ghost. He's invisible. Invisible man. Likewise. Ooh, and we take the 4-point win against the Pacers. Let's see what we're going to do here. I need to do this one right here. I need to increase the player durability. Definitely. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Andre Drummond, even while injured, putting up 22, 15, and 5 blocks. Holy crap. 5 blocks from Andre Drummond. Kyrie with 20 and 8. Gordon Hayward struggling. Gary Harris also struggling. But Derrick Rose, Kyle Korver, the bench is actually starting to chip in a bit more. Peeps, you knew it was coming. Alex, can you tell us what's behind this frankly odd move of raising ticket prices mid-season? Oh, this is tough. I'm not doing it for the fans. You should talk to Mr. Sanderson. You know what? He's screwed me left and right. It's sellout time, baby. That was a decision made by Mr. Sanderson's request. It's part of our normal budgeting process. The general idea being that we need to generate more cash flow so we can reinvest and give ourselves some flexibility when it comes to some of the moves we want to make this summer. At the end of the day, it's about putting a better product on the floor and creating a better experience for the fan. It was very, very, very strange. No means something that was done without the consultation of the rest of the staff. Quite frankly, this seems to lend some credence to the rumors about Mr. Sanderson's businesses. The 90s themed cruises, the fast casual cinnamon bun chain. Care to comment on any of that? No comment. I got no comment on that. And we take on... Okay, nice. We're bouncing back. That's what I like to see. Nice 7-point win against the Washington Wizards. Derrick Rose with 25 and 5. Andre Drummond with 10, 17, 3 and 3. Kyrie only took 5 shots. That's very strange. Gordon Hayward 25 and 6. Very good game overall. John Wall did very well from the field. But that was about it. 2K Logic strikes again as the retired Chris Bosh puts up 27 in a 7-point win over us. Kyrie, man, we are really struggling shooting right now. Everybody shot no one shot over 50% except for Jerry and Grant, who went 3 of 4, 9 of 22 from 3. 19 turnovers. We cannot afford 19 turnovers. Hopefully we'll be able to bounce back in our next game. We just got bounced. The Pelicans beat us by about a trillion points. Anthony Davis with 31. DeMarcus Cousins with 28 and 14. Ian Clark with 20. Kyrie, again, less than 50%. The only guy to shoot over 50% was Zubac and Kyrie and Gary Harris. That was it. I don't understand we're going to have to change something up with the game plan. We really are. We cannot lose to teams like this. Well, that will be all for today's episode of the Boston Celtics MyGM. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this episode, help me to get, we are so close to 400 subscribers. So I want to thank you guys so much for the continued support on this series. It is honestly blowing my mind how well the series is doing. Speaking of, I am planning on getting some new series out to you guys. I'm talking with a couple guys right now, possibly doing some rebuild challenges, which I know are a very, very popular thing to do. I really am interested in getting in some of those. Also doing some collabs with just funny gameplay in NBA 2K. But that stuff will be coming up in the future. I'll let you guys know about that in future episodes. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.